Okay, we're back in Rising World Survival, and I have my helper here today. I have, as you can see, been busy collecting some resources and making tools so that I can get what I need to move on. I think that I might have enough to make, I may need some more lumber to make my, I made bandages and splints, and I have some ingots. I could probably make some more ingots because I have, that's aluminum. I think I have, well, maybe I don't have any more iron. Maybe I've smelted it all up. But I do want to make my paper press so that I can make a map, and then I can wander off and find a new spot to live. So I need 64 lumber and 16 iron plate. I think it takes 1 ingot per plate. Is that right? Mm-hmm. And I should have enough. So let's go over here and make some plates.
You don't need stones for this?
No, you need lumber and plates. 16. Okay, there's 16. And resources. I think I have enough. Well, let's see. How much lumber do I have? 24 and 16. So isn't that enough? How much did it take? Let's see. 64 lumber. So I must not have quite enough.
Oh, I guess it is all made of wood.
Yeah.
Well, I guess knock some trees down.
Let's see what I have in here. Oh, I have some more logs. So we can make some more lumber. Just max that out. Okay, do I have enough now? Let's see. I do. Cool.
Oh, wait, you also have to make a bucket. You need
I need a bucket. Okay, so a bucket is...
You need 4 iron plates for that, I think.
Is that a utility?
Yeah.
Bucket. 4 iron plates. I'm pretty sure I still have enough iron for that. And I did make a battle axe and a sword, so when I go off wandering, I'll take those with me. Okay, a bucket. And then I need water, right? It's weird that you make a bucket over here and not over there. I mean, on the anvil. Wouldn't you think that you'd make a bucket on an anvil?
I don't know, but you're dying of thirst.
Oh, I'm dying of thirst.
It's fine. Just go get water. You'll be fine.
I have water. I just forgot to drink. As often happens in real life. I have water here too. All right. I've wet my whistle in both the virtual world and the real world. And I shall have... Look, I made steak. I'm saving that for when I'm injured.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to starve anytime soon.
I had to test my battle axe on the cow. Poor cow.
How many hits did it take?
It took like... I had to chase him. It took like 2 hits, 2 or 3 hits. Maybe 4 hits. I don't know. I'm such a bad aimer. But yeah, so, and then I haven't tested the sword yet. I need to test the sword and see which one is really better than the battle axe or the sword, because the battle axe is really different than it used to be. The battle axe that you used to get was pretty boss. Now it's kind of wimpy. So I think they put the better battle axes like in the dungeons or something. And the bucket. Let's fill up the bucket. Yay, we have water. Okay. Don't spill the water on the way up the hill. Don't spill it. Ah! Don't spill it. See, I think that should be a thing. Like if you fall down while you're carrying a bucket of water, you should lose the water.
Well, falling down isn't really a thing.
Oh, that's true. It isn't.
Unless you fall really far.
Okay, so let's put the paper press down somewhere. And you know, we're gonna leave all this stuff here when we go out wandering, and maybe we'll come back and get it. But it didn't take very long to make all the stuff that we needed to make all this stuff. What, two sessions?
Yeah.
So not that big of a deal, really. So here's our cloth, which we need to throw in there and make paper with. So okay, then we throw water on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oops. No, put that back. Throw water. How does one do that? With the right arrow or right button?
Just aim it at the middle. I think it's the right click button. No, aim it at the middle of the whole plate.
Oh, okay. I love how the paper press is like made out of unbarked logs. Like, what does that mean? You know, a paper press is fairly sophisticated technology for the times. You would think that they'd learn how to bark the logs before they put it together.
This isn't how you make paper.
True. It's made out of more than just rags. Okay, so we have paper now, and I guess that means that we can make a map. But where do we make a map?
I believe in just your inventory now that you have paper.
Just in the inventory?
Yeah, well, maybe not. Maybe you have to do it in your workbench. I don't remember.
So maybe here? Utilities. It's not in there. Miscellaneous?
Yep.
Map. Let's make one of those. Oh, look. So a blueprint requires paper and gold. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that changed that. I forgot. What about posters?
Posters require just paper. Well, we don't really need posters at this point. Fireworks. Sulfur, paper, and a stick. So, if I'm not mistaken from watching other people, both sulfur and gold are pretty deep, right? So you have to dig down pretty far to get those things?
Yeah, I think the last person I saw who found gold was maybe 200 feet deep.
But I have actually seen, I thought I had seen gold on the surface. I might be wrong.
If you did, it was fairly rare.
Maybe it's. I've always. I mean, when I've collected gold before, it's been in dungeons. I've never actually.
Yeah, you can get it in dungeons.
No, I have seen it in mines before, but. Okay, cool. So now I think what I want to do is I want to go wandering. So I think what I want to do also is put the right stuff in my inventory and then in storage. So I don't need to take the cloth with me. That's coal. I don't need to take that with me. I do need probably to take the steak because that's good for health, right?
Yeah.
And
you probably don't need to take a lot more other food though, because you're going to find some.
Right. I'm going to find food along the way. You know what I want to know too is how do we make clothing?
It's in the workbench, and there's a menu.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Not that I really need clothing at this point, but I'm just curious. What's it under? Is it in the cloth bench?
Oh yeah, it is in the cloth bench. That's
okay,
right.
So let's go over here. Clothes, top. Oh look, a rag shirt. That's kind of what we have right now. A medieval shirt. Okay.
You don't have any leather yet.
That requires leather. A tunic. Ooh. A leather shirt. That's a bit sexier. A poncho. That's the good, the bad, the ugly look. An undershirt. A t-shirt. A polo shirt. Interesting.
Well, they have a bunch more stuff.
A military jacket. A suit jacket. A high visibility jacket. Birkenstocks. Ugly socks. Yeah, let's put some of those on.
Well, that'll eventually be useful,
I suppose. Trekking shoes and leather shoes. I don't see anything even remotely feminine, do you?
Well, I don't know that you're going to be walking around in high heels around here.
Yeah, but still, the sneakers might be. Those might be remotely feminine. Pants. Boxers, shorts, cargos, jeans. Tight jeans. Wait a minute. Those look pretty tight too. Are you seeing any difference there?
Not really.
Yeah, me neither. Suit trousers. Costumes. Okay. This is an adventure outfit. Really? I had no idea. Oh, look, you can go as an airline captain. Again, I don't see any female clothes here. Leather armor. Sunglasses. A pilgrim hat. They need to work on the fashions. Ah, this is what I want. Oh, man. Well, maybe this. Fez would be good.
Fez.
Okay, so iron plate and a light bulb. Okay. Oh my, so many combinations. A crown. Well, this really should look like V, don't you think?
That would be cool.
Yeah.
The Guy Fawkes mask.
Yeah.
Although that might be trademarked at some point.
I think you could probably get away with it. Okay, well, the wizard hat is cool.
Safari hat.
Fez or sombrero? I'm torn. All right, none of this is going to be happening anytime soon. Although, you know, if they figure out how to implement like climate issues, so when you go into a snow biome, if you're not dressed properly, you'll have adverse reactions to the snow. And then if you go into the desert and you have too much clothes, or you might need the sombrero in the desert.
You have that in 7 days. It's very persnickety about how warm and cold you are.
Oh yeah, I know what I was going to do. I was going to go in here.
Yeah, put all your stuff away, make sure you...
And what do we want to take with us? Well, we need the bandages. We don't need the bucket. We do need the... we do need the canteen. We don't need cloth. We don't need...
You don't need your iron ingots.
Yeah, we don't need any of these resources. Do we want to take an axe? I guess we do. We do need to take weapons. Now, what I didn't make was a ranged weapon. And I could do that before I leave.
You could, but I don't know that you need it particularly. Because that's really more for hunting, actually hunting, rather than defense.
So defense, you think just the melee weapons are enough?
Yeah, I mean, because the animals come on you so fast that it'd be more appropriate, I guess.
Okay, well, I will take... I wish I could split the stacks. I really can't. I want to take torches because...
You take your torch mounts with you, too.
Well, I'm taking some.
Okay.
We don't need that. We don't need that.
You probably don't need that many veggies either, because you'll find apples and other stuff.
See, so I am going to take the meat.
I would just take the meat and one veggie, because you'll find other stuff.
Well, there's a lot of room here, so I think we'll be okay. Now, what I wanted to do was actually wander off with the map and try and keep track of where I'm going.
You can make another bed, too. Or you can make a tent.
Oh, yeah, a tent. How much stuff do you need for a tent? I bet I'm going to need more cloth. So, let's see, how much cloth? I only have 9. I bet I need more than 9 for a tent. Now, if I have a tent, what does that do for us? So this is just cloth. Okay, so to make a tent,
there's a camping menu right there.
There is?
Yeah.
Well, it's crafting.
No, in resources.
Hemp and cloth.
The second one in click the resources menu.
Oh, camping. A tent. Okay.
You need 16 cloth.
16 cloth. I have 9, so let's make some more cloth. And I think camping, and I wanted a red one, so we'll make that. Okay, so now I've got a tent. Now I'm curious to know, because I've never used a tent before.
It has storage in it, but I'm pretty sure you have to empty it every time you move it.
So you can't really carry it with stuff in it.
Yeah. I think.
Well, I guess we'll find out. So now we have a map, we have some minimal food, we have torches, we have weapons, we have tools. Should we take a sickle with us? I mean, it would allow us to get situated in our new home if we decide to.
Yeah. You do already have a lot of saplings for most things, though. Not everything.
I do, but I'll have to make a trip back here to get them. Well, let's wander off. I'm gonna set my timer because I always forget what time it is when I'm doing this. So, about 30 more minutes. Okay. And now it's getting dark, so we'll wait for it to get dark and then we'll make it daytime. And which direction should we head in? We don't probably want to go through the savannah if we can help it. But there's forest over there, and there's forest in that direction on the coast, and there's forest in the mountains. So we're gonna be dodging bears probably, no matter which way we go. But I'd rather dodge bears, I think, than tigers.
Well, they'll both kill you either way, so.
True. So if you die and you have a tent, you have to have put it down before you die, but do you get your resources back if you have a tent to catch your inventory? Or, I mean, I just have never used a tent, so I don't know how that works. Hi, Sheepy. Did you come visiting?
What are you doing?
I've never seen a sheep over here. I guess that was the limits of his place, where he goes. There's usually a goat under this tree. He's not here right now.
Well, he's somewhere, because I can hear him.
Well, that could be the sheep. Oh, look, and I'm out of water again. You know, I'm kind of wanting to make a second canteen because I almost always carry a second canteen with me. Maybe I'll do that before the sun goes down. I mean, it's not like you have to have a second one, but my aim is to find a desert, and there might not be that much water there. I think it only takes one. for a canteen. Oh, 2, naturally. Hi, sheep. Would you like to donate your wool? Thank you.
Please shear me, I'm hot. Maybe that's why he came over.
Okay, so now we have a canteen. What is the clock for? Does anybody know what the clock is for?
I don't know because it doesn't seem like you need it.
A clock with no hands. I've never been able to figure out what the purpose of it was for.
Maybe if you're one of those people who just needs to know what time it is.
I guess. And a compass. We don't have a compass. I suppose we could build one, but I think if you have...
You don't need it if you have the map.
If you have the map, it's not really something you need. So, did I make the canteen? Yeah, I made a second canteen. So, let's go to sleep. And when we wake up, we'll fill up our canteens and head out.
So I don't know, if you have a tent, if you died, you just go back to the same place where your tent was last time? I'm assuming?
Maybe?
Because that's your new spawn point, but it's a migrating spawn point.
Maybe?
I believe that's how it works with the regular shelter, so...
I really don't know, to be honest, because I have just never done this. So we don't need the tent in our hotbar. We can put that down here. Let's fill up the canteens. And the aim is to find a place where we might want to put down roots.
What are you wanting to build in this world?
Oh, I have no idea.
Or are you just going to wander until some place inspires you?
Yeah. I mean, this isn't going to be the world where I'm building something beautiful, necessarily. Did I fill it up? I guess I did. Okay, so what I normally do is just keep one full one in the bottom here. And that gives me... I still haven't made a ranged weapon, which kind of makes me a little nervous, but I haven't died that much either, so. You know, I noticed that there's still ore down there we could get.
It's all copper, though, so it's not...
Oh, that's right, it was copper,
necessary
wasn't it?
Right
All right, so I'm thinking... I guess it doesn't really matter which way we go. Let's go this way, because we haven't been this way. There's a cow. You know, they made a, they said that they made different cows and different goats. I think they made white goats, and they made brown spotted cows, but the brown spotted cows don't look a lot different than the black spotted cows. So
yeah, they're not.
It's kind of a very subtle difference.
They need to adjust the colors a little bit.
But I think they need to do more than just...
Or make a whole new skin and just make it like a solid cow or something.
Yeah. Because it's like there are more breeds of cow than just Holstein.
Lots more. And horses come in lots of colors.
Yeah.
Whenever they plan on making horses.
Well, I really thought horses would be coming next because there was a rumor that they were. But, you know, the rumors so far have not proved to be very...
Well, they're probably working out the kinks of moving vehicles, so...
Yeah, like, because you have to move the NPC character, which is the horse, and you have to move the character at the same time. So keeping track of the two of them, I guess, is challenging. I'm not sure. Now I'm going to probably forget that I need to eat and drink, because I'm not used to it.
Just be aware of your surroundings too, because you're on the edge of a pine forest there.
Yeah, I see that, but I don't see any critters so far. It's kind of mixed pine and meadow. And I'm just walking. I'm not. Was it radio said that that your run stamina was supposed to last longer now? So we'll see.
Oh yeah, it's not going down quite as fast.
Yeah, seems a little better. Although you can only run, on my computer anyway, you can only run so much because it gets kind of laggy. What's over here?
Looks like a cave.
A hole. You know, that direction away, the other direction from my camp, there was a really cool hole, but it looked, I mean, I tried, but it looked really treacherous to get into, so I dug a little bit, but I didn't get into it. This was a big drop. Better take a quick drink.
It's an interesting shaped pool. They're usually round. Well, that one has a little ore under it.
Has iron in it. So I'm just kind of following the edge of the lake right now. I'm not paying attention to what direction I'm going. And I'm looking for, I would like to find a desert, just because I've never seen anybody really build in the desert. I'm looking for like a desert that's fairly close.
Oh, there was lettuce there.
Yeah, I wanted to get some lettuce. But I wanted to get the saplings, so... And I don't want to fill up my inventory, but I do want the lettuce. So I think I'll walk around with my beefy-looking battle axe that doesn't really do very much damage. At least not in my hands. So, am I still close to the, is the big lake out there still?
Looks like it. I don't know what direction you went off in.
There's the lake. Okay, so I'm still kind of skirting the lake, which is what I wanted to do. So we'll continue this direction. It would be kind of cool if they have the occasional rogue predator that just like appears in places where you wouldn't expect them. You know, not frequently, but occasionally.
I think that depends on the biome.
Well, it does now, but I mean, why couldn't you have like just the rare tiger that shows up in the meadow? Or,
because that would be weird.
Well, of course it would, but I mean, you know, it could happen. Let's look in here. Oh, look.
Oh, there's a dead piggy. You might as well get that.
Hey,
It's
pig.
free.
Did you decide to go for a swim?
He couldn't deal with the world anymore.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Pig. I do like bacon. And I'm just going to leave you there. How rude. And then right next to it is a mine.
There's a brown cow.
Is that brown? See how hard it is to tell? You can't really tell. That looks like a very scary hole.
Yeah, it's a big hole.
And I really wish I could see how scary, but it looks very scary from here. But we don't have time to linger. You think that's a brown cow?
No, it was in the other direction. But there's a white goat to your right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a
What's
brown cow.
sort of brown? And you said there was a white goat?
This way. Like this.
It is a white goat. It's a Saanen. That's nice. A couple of piggies.
Piggies come in different colors too.
Not yet.
Well, I mean,
In the real world, they do. Oh, look. More weird mountains. We really have to get a handle on the mountains. The mountains bug me. You know, they got the grass thing down, and they got the trees that look like real trees, and they do some things really well, but the mountains and the fact that the ground is either really bumpy or not at all bumpy. There needs to be something in between.
I think part of it is because it's an algorithm and it doesn't really know.
But there's got to be some tweaks you can do to it that will make the peaks not quite so peaky. I mean, in what planet do we have mountains that look like that? None. On Earth. Even the Himalayas don't look like that. They're weird looking. I want to see, what does my map look like? Okay, so it tells you the longitude and latitude or something like that. It tells you your position. And I guess you can put markers down. I should have put a marker where home was, huh?
Well, you came from it, so you know where it is, but you should go back and...
Well, when I go back, I will put a marker on it.
Well, no, you can just scroll back, scroll over there.
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll probably be able to see it. Yeah, see?
So this is home right here, right? That's where I started.
Yeah, so just, I think you right-click on it.
No, I think your base is right here.
Where, right here?
Yeah.
Oh, right here, right where the little shiny things
Yeah,
are.
can you scroll in? Yeah, there you go.
Oh, look at that. Okay, so I'm right-clicking.
There you go.
Oh, so let's put that, and then can we label it?
I'll just type.
Just type?
I believe so. Just put like starter or whatever.
Base camp. How's that?
Sure.
Where to go? Oh, okay. So when you hover over it, it tells you the name.
Yep.
Cool. All right. I haven't really ever used the maps in a purposeful way, so now I am. I really think it's interesting to like go around the lake and see how big it is. Not that that's going to get us to the desert anytime soon, but we'll see where the perimeter of the lake is.
You're walking in the maple forest.
Yeah, I know. I need to eat something before I go in there. Let's find something to eat. I mean, I have stuff, but
You have that lettuce. You can eat the lettuce. You still have the sapling.
Oh, that's the sapling, I guess, in my hand. Lettuce can't be very filling, though. It doesn't really tell you. Well, I guess it does, because your knife and fork have to get like opaque before you're full. Let's eat a tomato. It seems to take a lot longer to eat something than it used to. Tomatoes aren't very filling either. Okay. So what do you think? I haven't tried the sword yet, but we'll see how well the sword does.
Keep it in your hand in this area at least. Because there's probably piggies and mean piggies. And bears.
Bears and piggies and mooses.
I think I see a bear actually. Oh no, it's just
copper. There's more sugar beets. There's more hemp. Good stuff here.
Good big trees. They give you lots of wood.
But they also obscure your view.
Oh, look out.
How does one...
You have to get your cursor on.
Oh.
There you go.
Killed you, you pig. I'm not bleeding. I guess that's a good thing.
You're not, but your health went down quite a bit.
I might have to eat some pig. You should be able to stack your hides no matter what they came from, too. So what do you think? Should I eat some watermelon?
You should eat something before you get attacked by something else.
I think I just saw something else. It's another pig.
And there's the pretty purple flowers.
Anything around me? I don't see anything. Watermelon really shouldn't be improving your health all that much, but it does seem to.
Still at the edge of the lake, though.
Yeah. So I don't know how long we're going to be wandering. Oh, look at the little island out there. That's a possibility too. Build a little island home. Then you'd need a really big
shack.
Yeah, a shack.
Very small shack on the small
and
island.
you'd need a big bridge or something to get you to land.
Well, unless they bring boats in, which is
Yeah, well, you know,
eventually.
the rumors are. Whoa!
Look out! Run away!
Run very fast!
Keep running! Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Bear.
He's stuck on a bush.
Is he?
Yeah.
Should I kill him?
I don't know. Yeah. Oh, he's... Well, if he's gonna turn around, then okay.
Okay, that was weird. Yeah, okay. So we've killed a bear and a boar.
By accident.
By
basically.
accident. I think you should get bear meat, too. I mean, you know.
You should get meat from everything. Everything has meat.
Everything does have meat.
You can eat it all.
We have this really nasty-looking hook we could butcher it with. Okay. Well, so far, the sword, or the, let's try the battle axe next. The sword seems to be pretty effective. Let's go down here and just have a quick look at the shore. Just because we can.
You could swim out to that little island if you want.
I could, but why?
I don't know. See if it's bigger than it looks.
I only see one tree on it. It can't be that big. Oh, there's another bear.
I think he saw you too. He moved. No?
I hear him. Oh, there's a deer. That's what you need the ranged weapons for, because you can't catch them.
Yeah.
So we know there's a bear up there, and we do want to continue going this direction, I think. But I don't know how long this...
Well, you can swim around him.
Oh, that's true. Do bears swim? I mean,
No,
in
they
real
don't.
life they do, but...
As of yet, they just drowned.
Okay. We will swim.
Which is somewhat helpful if you're running away from a bear.
Bye-bye, bear. Bye-bye.
Because they will come after you, but they can't swim. So,
Really? Where is he?
well, I don't know. Look behind you under the water. See if he came after you. No.
I don't see him. Alright, since we're in the water, we'll just go out this way. It looks like the forest is clearing up over here, so we'll come back over and walk some more. Yeah, this would not be a buildable island. Have you ever seen anybody discover
You know what they need in this?
the underwater ruins?
I have, but I've marked in my world. I've marked one that's close to the shore.
You've seen one?
Yeah.
What's in them?
They're kind of the same as the shacks in the woods.
Oh, okay, so not much.
Yeah. You need flags.
Flags?
Yeah. Because you can go around the world and plant a flag. I claim this island for Zootopia.
Yeah. Yeah. MommaT's Island. Yeah, no flags exist. This is weird though. Like, you can get right up here and into the tree.
It's a nice little niche over there in the woods.
Oh, the little bay? Mm-hmm. But I don't think I want to settle in the woods. That wouldn't be prudent. And see, you can go down and look, but I have yet to discover anything under the water, but I haven't looked that much.
Yeah, I just found one that happened to be close to the shore, so.
There's another goat, and so we're kind of outside the forest now, so we can come back up and be reasonably certain that we won't encounter any more critters that want to kill us. So when it rains, and you noticed it hasn't rained yet, I think that in my settings turned off the rain when I was in my other world because it was annoying me. But when it rains, supposedly it counters the thirst a little bit. But I wonder if it does when you're swimming too. Okay, so we have gone around the lake pretty far. Let's have another look at the map.
Okay, so you're almost all the way around now, looks like.
Yeah, so now I'm right across from where my camp is. Well, that's interesting.
Oh, so your island isn't that far away either.
Yeah, that's interesting. So let's go down here and get the shore. Oh, almost fell. Let's get the shore in the map.
Well, heck, you could run home before nighttime.
I could swim home?
You could probably get home before nighttime.
Well, I don't want to.
Get there.
That's all right. I know where it is. It's really right over there, just like straight that direction. And it looks like we could go all the way around, and we'll have made the circuit of the lake. So we could do that, and then maybe head off through the mountains to see if we can find a desert. Should we unfurl our tent and see what happens? I'm kind of curious to see how that works. I also would like to know okay, so there's the okay, so gear and sleep.
So I would try putting something in there.
Okay.
And then sleep, and then see if you can actually pick it up with stuff in it.
We'll do that. And we've reached the end of our time allotted. So let's sleep. Am I sleeping? I'm sleeping. Okay, so we did put gear in it, so now let's see if we can pick it up with gear in it. It doesn't appear that we can.
Yeah.
But if you pick it up, then you can't possibly respawn where you picked it up. You would have to respawn.
You might, though, because it just goes to the last place you slept. I think.
So I guess you can't pick it up if it's got anything in it. Well, that's kind of weird. Like, what good does it do to put stuff in it if you can't pick it up? Is it just like temporary storage?
I guess. Same with the chests, though. You can't move those when they're full.
Okay, I can't pick it up. How do I pick it up?
Is it a right click?
I'm right clicking on it. Maybe F? Hold F? Ah,
yeah.
Okay.
It's one of those weird commands that doesn't make sense.
Okay. That's interesting. Well, now I'm still confused. Let me try this again. I'm going to put it down again and put something in it. F, gear. I'll put something in it. And then F, and hold F. You cannot remove the tent as long as there are items stored in it. Okay.
Yeah.
So well, that confirms that. See, the commands that they use for things are not
confusing.
consistent. They're just not consistent.
No, they're not.
They need to make them more consistent. It's a problem. It's breakfast time, right? So let's have some breakfast, and then we need to quit. But I really would like to get all the way around, and then the next time we'll head off through the mountains and see if we can find some desert. I think that should be my objective. Find desert. And maybe, besides finding desert, maybe we need to see if we can find a pyramid. Because wouldn't it be cool to like build a house like in a pyramid?
You could do that.
Or next to a pyramid?
You could just set up your camping, because from what I saw of the pyramids, there wasn't much to them, so you could make them big if you wanted to.
Yeah. Guess I should have my sword out. I just want to get all the way around the lake. Now that we know where camp is and how big the lake is, that this will tell us exactly how big the lake is. The other thing I really wish that would be, oh, hello.
Hello, Moose.
You're not in the way or anything. No, don't mind us. It sounds like a cow. What was I saying? The other thing that they need to fix is, shit, I can't remember. It'll come to me sometime. It was important too, damn it. Cool. Map. Oh, look, we're almost there. How cool is that? Well, we'll get back home and then we can, or back to camp, not home.
I kind of wish that once you've circled a big area like that,
it would just
like a
fill
lake,
in.
it would just fill it in.
That would be nice. You shouldn't have to like cross the lake a million times to get it to fill in. Well, there's my goat friend.
Looks a little stuck.
He's hiding. Alrighty, well, full circle, literally.
I would go systematically in each direction from where you are.
Yeah?
Yeah, just
Like
go,
even if it's through the savannah?
North, south, east, and west, just to see what is around you from where you are now.
And the other thing that they should do is give us more zoom out so we can get a bigger overview. But pretty much the lake went this way. Here's the island.
It's a pretty big lake.
Yeah, it's not small.
Here's that huge cave you found.
Yeah, one of them. All right, well, we're literally on top of the home button, or the base camp symbol. We're literally there. So that is at 135.1408, whatever that means. Latitude, longitude. 1408 north by 134 west, I guess, because I have my GPS thing still loaded. Height 73. Height 73. So does that mean we're 73 blocks above the water line? Is that what that means, maybe?
I don't know. Go down to the water line and see.
Ooh, good idea. Let's go see if that's what that means.
Looks like it.
So the water line would be like sea level?
Or from whatever, yeah, whatever the base
Well, not
level
quite.
is. Although, in
So
my world...
height 32?
Yeah, in my world, it certainly looks like the sea is higher than the lake is that's right next to it, which is kind of weird.
Yeah. So where would 0 be in that case? So
I don't know. I don't
hope
know
we
that
don't
you
drown.
can hold your breath that long.
I might drown. We could test the...
Well, that looks flat there. It does. It looks flat right there.
Okay, so we're pretty close to 0. In any case, I didn't want to drown. I'm flying. Yes, I'm cheating.
Boy, she was gasping quite a bit. It almost killed me.
Oh, ouch. Sorry. So 0 is somewhere below the water line. But anyway, here we are at camp. We did not discover our desert yet, but we circled a lake. We got our sword, we got our paper press and our map, and we killed a bear. Oh, that's the other thing we could do, is maybe put more stuff away.
You can make a bearskin rug, I think.
I can make a rug. I don't really need one yet. I have no place to put it. We have
a tanning rack.
We have some meat we can cook.
Oh, you don't have the right... Oh, do you have a... You do have a spit. Okay.
I have a spit for the steaks. Can you put the ribs on the spit?
I think so, yeah.
It wouldn't take the chicken, so I didn't know.
Oh, really?
It wouldn't take the chicken. Can we test and see if it will take the ribs? Let's go over here and see if it will take the ribs. It may not.
Oh no, you need the other. You need the other thing.
The grill.
You need the grill or the meat, the big spit.
The big spit.
The
I have the small spit.
Over.
Yeah, it looks like it won't take these.
You need the other one that's the stick.
So the skewers are really only good for the steaks.
Yeah.
Okay.
But honestly, just the grill, the little camp grill is
the camp grill,
the better option because you can cook everything on that.
Yeah. So next time we will continue exploring and head, like you said, head in the different directions and see where we can find us a desert. But anyway, that's enough for today. Ciao. See you next time. We're still surviving. We haven't died yet. Bye-bye.